Hey, welcome back. I hope you had a nice half term. The first topic that we started looking at today was adding and subtracting decimals. So I just want to go through a couple of examples just to make sure that we have a good idea of what we're doing, okay? So first question, 7.31 plus 4.62. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to rewrite this in a nice way. So we're going to put 7.31. And then we're going to make sure that each column lines up correctly. So each place value is correct. So we've got 4 there, decimal point there, 6, 2. And what I like to do, just put a little add there. Just so we don't forget exactly what we're doing. Okay, and then we're going to add. Okay, and what we're going to do, I'm going to add from the right. We're always going to do from the right to the left. 1 plus 2. Okay, let me draw this line in here. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. Key point here, don't forget your decimal point. Okay? And 7 plus 4 is 11. If you forget your decimal point, that would read 1,193, which we know is not correct. So that's what we need to remember on that. Okay? Next one, slightly more challenging, but we'll have a look at it. We're going to rewrite it again. So we're going to have 13.9, okay, and 14.76, okay. Now, these two numbers are slightly different, okay. But the big difference here is that they aren't the same length. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a 0 there. Okay, it's fine to do that as long as it's right at the end of the number. Okay, and then what we're going to do, we're just going to add like we have done before. So 0 plus 6 is 6. Forgot my add sign there, so we're going to put that in just so I don't forget what I'm doing. 9 plus 7 is 16. Now we can't write 16 in there, it wouldn't work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write 6 in there, I'm going to put my decimal point in, and I'm going to carry the 10 over. Okay, 16 is made up of 10 and 6. 6 is there, the 10's gone across to here. Then what we need to do, we've got 3 plus 4, which is 7. And then I need to add this extra 1 on, which is 8. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 2. My final answer is 28.66. That's the adding, okay? It's not going to get much more challenging than that, okay? But it's not just adding we're going to do, we're going to do subtracting as well. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to set it out in exactly the same way, okay? So let's use... Okay, so 15.9, 4.3. This is what I'm saying to you. You need to make sure that everything is in the correct column. 4 doesn't go there and 3 doesn't go there. It has to be in the correct way, otherwise you're going to get the answer wrong. Minus sign there, so I don't forget what I'm doing, and draw in the line. We're always going to start from the right. Okay, so 9 minus 3 is 6. We need to remember our decimal point so we don't get our answer wrong. 5 minus 4 is 1. And 1 minus nothing, there's nothing there, is 11.6. So our answer is 11.6. Okay, final question then. Okay, you got 21.32 minus 7.1. So I'm going to write 21.32 there, and 7.1 is going to go there. We have to make sure the columns line up. Okay, now on the question above I said that if they are the same length we can add in a 0, and that's for adding. It also works for subtracting as well. So because it's at the end of the number, I can put in a 0 there. Okay, don't forget your minus sign. Okay, so 2 minus 0 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. Don't forget your decimal point. 1 minus 7 we can't do because it would take us into a negative number. So what we're going to do, we're going to borrow from the next column along. So that becomes a 1, and we put a little 1 there. Okay, so all I've done there is I've borrowed from the column ahead. So I've taken 1 off there, and that takes 1 off. And we carry that 1 that we've taken off to the next column. So 11 minus 7 is 4. And 1 minus 0 is 1. So our answer is 14.22. Okay, so key bits to remember. Make sure all your columns line up. Okay, make sure you don't forget your decimal point in your answer if you need it. Okay, that's a basic-ish question. This one here, we had an answer here that came to over 10. So that means the unit goes there, the 10 gets carried across to the next column, and we add it on there. When it comes to subtraction, okay, this was another basic question that we were all right on. Okay, on this one, if the top number is smaller than the bottom number, and we're subtracting, you need to borrow from the next column. Okay, we have gone through this in lesson today, so hopefully all of this should just be a reminder. Okay, if you've got any questions, let me know. I'll put an extra worksheet on as well for you to keep practicing. Otherwise, have a good day.